Next thing we want to tell you guys about is what we are calling reserve shoots. You may have heard me mention this in some of the previous posts. If not, then buckle up, because this is one of the most fun topics that we're going to talk about regarding our capabilities with fast metal. Reserve shoots are our solution for you guys to do all the specialty type of shooting that you have requested from our post or even before. Now, these reserve shoots will include things like drawing from a holster, which was overwhelmingly the most requested type of shooting that we got on your feedback for the new range. Other reserve shoots will include things like low light weapon light shooting, where we'll turn down the lights so that you can practice shooting with your weapon light. Also, we'll do completely lights out for night vision and thermal shooters. So guys running nods or thermal units will be able to get a little bit of experience shooting their weapons with that type of technology. Now, those type of shoots revolve all around training and weapon optic familiarization, but there's a lot of other reserve shoots that may just be for fun or for preference. For example, a subsonic suppressed only shooting session, which means all the firearms in there are subsonic and suppressed, making it a more enjoyable experience for shooters who are maybe more sensitive to loud noises. Another one is big bore shooting. Now, during normal walk-in shooting hours, you can shoot up to 300 Win Mag without giving us any prior notification. But anything larger than that, we do have to make special accommodations for. And not necessarily because our range has to be reinforced or anything like that, but because of the noise. So we do have other businesses in the building. We do have shooters that are sensitive to sound. So if you're shooting above a 300 Win Mag, we've determined that it should live as a specialty reserve shoot so that we can schedule all those big bore, loud noise rifles at a time that isn't as disturbing for other businesses and isn't disturbing to the normal walk-in shooters. Now, these are good examples of what our reserve shoots will be, but it is definitely not limited to just those, and we will continue to release more and more options as we go, even to include maybe some in-house challenges, competitions, non-shooting specialty training. There are a lot of things that we can incorporate into this category. Now, the next thing we have to worry about with these types of shoots is how to manage the demand. And with the demand, how we have to manage the range adaptation, staffing, and safety during these specialty types of shoots, because they all require different levels of details to be able to execute them safely and enjoyably for all the shooters. For this reason, we are restricting access to these shoots for the membership only, which means you will have to sign up for the appropriate membership tier that gives you access to these reserve shoots. And while this might seem unfortunate, it is the opinion of the insurance company as well as our own that these steps need to be taken in order to have the most safe environment for this type of shooting. And so you're probably wondering, well, what does membership entail? How expensive it is? What do I get for my money? That is something that, if you stay tuned, will be our following video, where we